Hey, out there, it is the pouring rain. You know what comes to mind when the rain's pouring? It's hard to see your tears in the pouring rain. Yeah, okay, not that song though, but we're reacting to One OK Rock today, Pushback, from the Eye of the Storm album. I read a lot of comments that this album was the most disliked ones by OG fans. It was made for an international crowd, but then I had an equal amount of comments saying that that's the reason why they started listening to One OK Rock, because they weren't rock fans at first and then became rock fans, or at least One OK Rock fan. One comment was especially funny because it said, I didn't like rock music, but this is how I became a One OK fan. And they left out the rock. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but it was funny. So, finally, Pushback. Ooh.
They're trying to tell us what you think. We're stuck on the edge.
Uh-huh.
So go ahead and push us. We'll get up and push back.
Okay, I do remember when I first heard when they turned the lights on, and even though I didn't think about Queen at first, a lot of you mentioned that it had Queen vibes. Now this here, I thought about Queen first here as well, but you know what? Actually, it reminds me of Walk on Water by 30 Seconds to Mars. Oh, oh, do you believe that you can walk on water? That song, because it immediately pushes you with the multi-layered vocals. He hits me with the to my head.
They're trying to tell us what you think.
Woo!
We're stuck on the edge. So go ahead and push us. We'll get up and push back.
Oh, this is so epic. Woo! Okay, the suspense is building up.
They call it revolution, but nothing's changed.
Okay.
They call it medication, we're still in pain. No looking to fight, 止まることなく走り続けてこの先に待つどんな苦難どんな試練も It's like that holding the gun to our heads.
Oh my god.
They're trying to tell us what you think. Everybody let me hear it. We're stuck on the edge. So go ahead and push us. We'll get up and push back.
It's so cool because it said we start on the edge, so go ahead and push us, and it's called Pushback, so I would assume that they're gonna rhyme on edge, and that would be, so go ahead and push us back, but no, so go ahead and push us, we get to push back, or what's the second part of the lyrics?
We'll get up and push back.
Go ahead and push us, we'll get up and push back, even though we're the ones standing on the edge. So this song is a pile of small build-ups. This song heavily relies on Tomoya's drums because there are many parts in the beginning and before the chorus, or during the chorus, where guitar and bass are not even playing. There.
They're trying to tell us what you think. Everybody let me hear it.
Okay.
We're stuck
At the edge! So go ahead and push us! We'll get up and push back!
Your precious reputation goes up in flames.
That's what I meant. Goes up and play!
Your
Hi.
empty information
I love how he's always smiling.
so fake. Overcome the fire, tomato torn.
Okay, the layers in the chorus are amazing. You only have the drums and the vocal layers. It's like a mini choir consisting of only the band. Let's break this down. What do we have here?
Holding the gun to our heads. They're trying to tell us what you think.
Alright, Taka singing, they're trying to tell us what to think. Then we have the thirds. They're trying to tell us what to think. Da 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 da. And then we have a core note. Where it's just one note, I think.
To our heads. They're trying to tell us what
They're trying to tell us what to think. I think they're trying to tell us what to think. That's the core note, and if you layer them up, you have this.
to our heads.
Trying to tell us what to think. Ha!
We're stuck on the edge.
So go ahead and push us.
We'll get up and push back.
Woo!
Push back. Guitar torre.
Oh yes! No, I'm not! I'm absolutely not ready. Please, let me stay in that solo for a little bit longer. Oh my god. So he went for the fast arpeggios this time, and then stressed one single note. Let's do that again. Yeah, those are the arpeggios. Higher. And then he slows it down, which brings an additional effect of epicness. Is that a word? Which makes it more epic. If you come from fast arpeggios into one specific note, you stress that specific note. Comes back to the main theme of the chorus. Oh! So go ahead and push us. Get up and push back. Oh, that is a different type of scream. He said, yeah! I don't know where he's pushing it out from, but it comes from quite deep. It's also quite thin. It's a thin scream. The texture is thin. I don't know how to explain it better, but it's a yeah! Okay, I think that's the one. I'm so sorry if you're listening to this with headphones. Let's do it again. Woo! Oh my god, the outro. And Tomoya. Woo! You were so right. You were so right. You're always right. You know better than I do, because you already know and I don't. That was a killer song. Ah! I hope the rain sound doesn't really mess up the recording. I'll try to denoise it for you, but if it does, I hope it just leaves maybe a lo-fi effect. Also, this is One OK Rock hair. So this is the hair that I have every time after reacting to it. Look, this doesn't work any longer either because I cut them shorter. Whatever. Okay, let's go into lyric time, especially because that was a Japanese part. The rain is quite heavy, but this is the part that I'm trying to denoise later. Lyric time. I remember getting fucked up on the long nights. I remember how we made up on after long. What? That's not the lyrics. That is letting go. Okay, I remember the chorus. Gun to our heads. They're trying to tell us what to think. We're stuck on the edge. So go ahead and push us. Stop. We'll get up and push back. That is such a smart solution. It's basically, yeah, it's almost like catching you off beat in an EDM song. It's the same. So here you would expect to go into the pushback immediately. No, so go ahead and push us, wait, and we'll get up and push back. That is musically very well done. They call it revolution, but nothing's changed. I remember this part because he was quite quiet. They call it revolution, but nothing's changed! And that change sounded exactly like the change, how he said change, how he sings change in change. I said change a lot of times now. They call it medication, we're still in pain. Oof. That's a tough one. I love that. I know some of you are collecting lyrics to be tattooed on your arms or on your body from One OK Rock. This is a good one as well. Now we're back in the fight and never losing our strength. We tried too many times just waiting patiently. It's like they're holding the... Okay, so I assume this part here is the fast Japanese part, almost rap-like that he does, and then he says, it's like they're holding me... No, it's like they're holding the guns to our heads! They're trying to tell us what to think. Okay. Your precious reputation goes up in flames. Your empty information, we know it's so fake. Again, flames and fake are highly stressed here. What is the song about? It sounds political again. It came out in 2019, so it could be. Anyway, pre-chorus and chorus again. The rest is the same. We'll get up and push back, push back. Honestly, I said this a lot in the comments, but I also wanted to include it in a video. So, especially for those who are saying that this is one of the most criticized albums from One OK Rock, I think artists in general need space to be creative. And I can totally see that older songs were a little bit more heavy, and the whole Detox album is stepping back into that heavier section with some of their songs. Curiosity is a good example. But then again, this can only happen because you let them cook. I personally really enjoy it when I have artists, a band, a singer, a one-man show like Ed Sheeran. For example, John Mayer, even though he's playing in a trio most of the time, but John Mayer is a good example as well, where both of them, like John Mayer and Ed Sheeran, I consider one of my favorite artists in the world, and they have songs that I don't like. They even have albums that I don't like that much. Still listening to it, but don't like that much. With One OK Rock, this doesn't happen because I like this album so far, from what I've heard, just as much as the other ones, because I get the idea that this is not heavy, and I get the idea that this is more pop, although pop rock for sure. It still sounds good. It sounds amazing, actually. I'm a sucker for well-layered vocals, and I got plenty of that from this song. The whole breakdown that we did in the video, I love that. You only have the drums supporting 3 layers of vocals. And they're doing that live as well. The whole thing was live. Okay, well, Another one for the playlist, another one for me. And thank you so much for the recommendation. I'll see you soon. My name is Marcee. Cheers.